In case you were in doubt, there is footage to show that the line of Saudi Arabia is actually being built. But apart from major criticisms and very many people stating that it is simply impossible, I'm here to show you some reasons why the line of Saudi Arabia will fail. But before we go into that, let's have a bit of context. In July 2022, Saudi Arabia gave an announcement to one of its, if not the most interesting project it's ever done to this very point. It is a city they call The Line. Saudi Arabia, as we know, has a lot of years of historical construction, and in more recent years, they've crafted feats of modern building design, but none of them are as astonishing as The Line. I'm sure you're curious to know what exactly is The Line. His Royal Highness Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, and about a year and a half ago announced plans for a perfect linear city, which is powered by 100% clean energy. The new city was described in a way that resembled the setting of a post-Armageddon work of fiction, where the inhabitants would live without cars or streets inside of a 100-mile-long futuristic belt. Anchoring the kingdom's sustainable city, Neom, inhabitants would use autonomous high-speed transit, and artificial intelligence would enormously improve daily life by making use of data to enhance infrastructure. Now, the name Neom, which is known for the green city of Saudi Arabia, was created from Neo in Greek, which means new, and the M is for the first name of the crown prince, which is Mohammed. Visuals of the growth of the project were notably lacking when it was first announced. Instead, the creation in their minds of what this one-of-a-kind city would look like using only buzzworded descriptions full of text slang to inform their ideas was assigned to the public. But it is often easier to show something in a picture than to describe it with words. In late July 2022, His Royal Highness shared artistic drawings of the design of The Line, offering a better comprehension of the vision. From this, it could be seen that the line would be 656 feet wide and 1,640 feet tall, which is obviously the length of Long Island and the height of the Empire State Building containing the population of New York. Wow. Really insane. It'll be clad in mirrored exterior that reflects the surrounding desert. The city's function will be layered. This means that there would be schools, homes, offices, parks, and more, among other architectural works, which will be stacked on top of each other, promoting vertical movement in addition to horizontal travel. His Royal Highness bin Salman said that at the line's launch last year, we committed to a civilizational revolution that puts humans first based on a radical change in urban planning. It was also said that the designs that were revealed for the city's vertically layered communities would challenge the traditional flat, horizontal cities and create a model for nature preservation and enhance human livability. Really reassuring, right? Well, there are also two regions close or connected to the main city. Trojena will be a unique year-round mountain destination in Neom. From the website, it was said that Trojena will be an iconic, world-class destination blending natural and developed landscapes and offering unique human-centric experiences for residents and visitors alike. The destination will house 6 distinctive development districts centered around tailored experiences that blend the real world with virtual architecture and engineering innovations, all to create a destination like no other on Earth. Really intriguing. There will be a variety of activities like yoga retreats, skiing, mountain biking, winter fashion week, hiking, music festivals, and lots more. Oxagon, a technological city in Neom that will be a new paradigm where people, industries, and technology come together in harmony with nature. Still, according to the website, it's aimed to bring together the state-of-the-art approaches of Industry 4.0 and circular economy to create factories of the future for products of the future. It will be known to be a place where innovators and entrepreneurs can accelerate ideas from labs to market, and a city where people come together to live, work, and play in thriving communities. The fully automated next-generation port will offer unparalleled connectivity to global markets, enabled by an integrated physical and digital supply chain. The aim is to make it the largest floating structure in the world, and they envision 13% of their global trade to pass through Suez Canal. It is to have a 48-kilometer squared Oxagon core development area. By the year 2030, they have high hopes of having a population of 90,000 and also having jobs of about 70,000 of that population. With all this being said, one can't help but wonder what the line is going to cost to build. As a daring idea that it is, the cost to build the line is highly exorbitant by no small means. Project cost has an estimate of $500 billion US, with some other estimates to be as high as $1 trillion. The Saudi government has stated that it will create jobs of up to 380,000 in number, stimulate economic heterogeneity, and contribute 180 billion SAR, which is 48 billion US dollars to domestic GDP by 2030. There's a list of essentialities and things to gain while living in the line, as it has been bragged about on the website, such as unparalleled access to nature. The progressive design offers an immediate and uninterrupted access to nature within a 2-minute walk through its diverse open spaces, suspended on multiple levels. Fair to middling access to pristine views of surrounding natural landscape, mountains, and sky for all, avoiding urban sprawl thanks to reduced infrastructure footprint. Another awesome benefit of living in the line is the promised clean air for everyone. It has been planned there will be no form of carbon through the eradication of carbon-intensive infrastructure like cars and roads. Unimaginable. It will work on 100% purely renewable energy, which will include the operation of its industries. The amalgamation of nature and open spaces throughout will serve as an important role in purifying air quality. According to the plan, with everything in place, there would be more time to spend with your loved ones, because everything will be accessible within a 5-minute walk. And with a well-structured public transport network, you will be offered an end-to-end journey within 20 minutes. Pretty cool, right? Motorized services will be powered by artificial intelligence. Basic needs in the close proximity will mean residency, family, and friends through unplanned encounters. And there's a perfect climate all year round, which helps in ensuring the establishment of microclimatic spaces. The environment has been designed meticulously to allow for a superb balance of sunlight, shade, and natural ventilation. Again, the green open spaces throughout the city will further magnify the comfort for those working, living, and especially for the visitors there. Now bringing us to the main reason why we are here. Everything that has been manuscripted and extracted from the NEOM website makes the line look really breathtaking, but that is precisely the reason why it's going downhill. Looking at the project, one can tell how bold of an idea this is because of how it looks, and as we all are, before embarking on any project, we first have to dream it before taking action. But here's some reason why it's not going to work. To start with, His Royal Highness Mohammed bin Salman is still facing opprobrium for the murder of the Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi as far back as 2018. Since the announcement of the project in Saudi Arabia, a variety of issues have surfaced for them to address. However, not everyone is happy about how Saudi Arabia is dealing with these issues. Imagine several communities having to move out of their homes to make way for the mega project. Ridiculous, right? And many Saudi Arabians who speak out against the government's plans or refuse to give up their homes or property have been harassed and abducted by Saudi security forces, arrested, or in some cases killed. There would be several migratory bird species lying dead or stunned at the base of its mirrored walls that line the city. Now, even Vivian Niran, in an interview with Business Week, talked about the Line project, saying that the prince hired Hollywood designers and encouraged them to adopt a cyberpunk aesthetic to the city. It doesn't look encouraging. According to Bloomberg and the Wall Street Journal, the workplace environment at NEOM is cult-like. But if you are the one in such an environment and you're being paid millions of dollars, would you say anything? Another thing is, how easy and how possible is it to find the population of New York to occupy this area in less than half a decade? As for me, I have no idea. There will likely be what we call modern-day slavery to help build the city, just like with Dubai, and this will definitely involve bringing in workers from countries around and promising them a better life and better opportunities while taking their passports and other travel documents and giving them savage treatment. If you consider all the country's human rights issues, the project will no longer appear to be a good investment. Many commercial partners have already backed out from the deal on humanitarian grounds alone, and if many more do this, the Line project will go bankrupt.